Know Your Gladiators, where we're going to chance to get to know our Deccan Gladiators even further. First up, we have our skip, who's been leading with the bat this season, and he's leading our squad as well. So welcome, Nicholas Pooran.
Thank you.
Well, first off, if we go back in time, what was the key moment that kind of drove you into the sport?
I would say just my passion for it. Obviously, as a young boy growing up, it's either between education or sports, and I just felt like I love cricket, and I had cousins around where I used to live, and we just used to play cricket all day. Every time we get a chance, after school, it's cricket. My dad used to play a bit of cricket, and then I just fell in love with it.
Now, what did it mean to you when you put on that West Indies jersey for the first time?
Yeah, I can believe it. I remember making my debut in Dubai against Pakistan, and Joel Garner was giving me my cap. And when the national anthem, obviously the anthem of the West Indies, started to play, I just realized that this is my dream. It was a special feeling.
And when T10 came into the picture, what were your thoughts on the format?
I was really young, to be honest. The first time I played would have been in Shasha. Owen Morgan was the captain. I didn't get to do much because Paul Stoolin and Morgan was blasting everyone. But it was really interesting. When you thought cricket can get shorter, then they brought T10 League, and it was fantastic. Obviously the ground was small in Shasha, and the bowlers was obviously getting smashed all around. But it was so interesting because at that point in time, the game started to change even, In T20 cricket, you started to get 200 scores now, and that's mainly because of T10 cricket. So that was really nice.
So next up, peek into the Gladiators' mind. So if I ask you, who is Nicholas Pooran, how would you answer that?
Nicholas Pooran is one of the kindest person you know. I love to see other people do well. I'm very passionate about cricket, so I want to be the best. One of the best cricketers, one of the best batsmen in this generation. That's obviously my goal. But I'm really fun to be around.
I can definitely second that. How do you, for you, going into a match, you're leading the side, how do you keep your concentration on? Obviously, you have the side where you're also leading the team, but then, you're going in as a batsman as well.
Yeah, that's obviously the transition I have been going through. But for me, it's definitely leading from the front, and obviously, whenever I do get the opportunity to bat the way I want the other guys to bat as well. If I can show that fearlessness, hopefully the other guys can too. And obviously by performing, it makes it much easier. But definitely, having that aggression, sometimes when you're in a situation there where you have to be smart as well. Try to be smart as well. It's not only about obviously blasting it, but it's obviously playing the situation the way it's supposed to be played according to the game. So for me, it's just leading from the front, and most important, obviously, smiling, enjoying the moments, because there's times in the game where you kind of forget that, and everyone is looking at you to obviously see your reaction, because even though if a bowler goes for a bad over, it depends on how the captain reacts, because I may need that guy to bowl another over for me and win the game. So it's tricky, but it's a really good challenge.
And any tips on how you keep the noise away, right? Nowadays, with social media, with so much going on, sometimes it gets a bit hard, but how do you make sure, whatever's happening in the outside world, you don't let it affect the game?
Yeah, it's tough. With social media, you always find a way to see what people are saying. At the end of the day, that's their jobs. Social media isn't making it easier for anyone. Everyone has their opinion, which is fine, but I tend to stay off social media a bit. Whenever I do good, some people like me, and whenever I do bad, they're ready to criticize me. But sports wouldn't be sports without fans and criticism. But I try to stay off social media a bit. Just try to keep it positive as I can.
Absolutely. And a message for Zahoor. So when we talked to Zahoor, he mentioned, he's gone your wickets a few times.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we were both, in the same team, but a message for him.
Yeah, Zahoor, I think he out me twice in T10 already. He's definitely one of the best bowlers in T10 so far. He's really skillful. I know for a fact that he loves bowling to left-handers, and obviously a couple of days ago he told me he can bowl to left-handers. He loves bowling to left-handers. So I do hope I can get him back, hit him a couple of sixes whenever I do play him. But he's a fantastic bowler, and he's going to do wonderful things for us and himself.
Gladiator's favorite, so favorite song?
Favorite song? I don't have a favorite song, but I like Masha Montano. He's a soca artist from back home. Just a couple of songs. Happiest Man Alive. That's the easiest one come to my mind.
Favorite destination?
I kind of like Dubai and New York. That's two of my favorite places.
Okay. Favorite movie dialogue?
English.
Any?
What do you mean dialogue?
Any line from the
Lines?
movie?
No, I can't remember.
You can't remember?
No, I can't remember.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I'm not the biggest, but I like Home Alone. I like Christmas time, so I look forward to obviously watching Christmas movies, but Home Alone is my best.
Home Alone's amazing. Favorite cheat meal?
Easy, KFC.
Favorite emoji?
Laugh. I like to laugh out loud, yeah.
Would you rather be an amazing dancer or a fabulous singer?
If I rather meet,
If you were to be a dancer or a
Oh.
singer?
singer,
Singer?
yeah, that's a serious talent I wish I had.
Are you any good at singing?
No chance.
No. Be Batman or Superman?
Superman,
Okay. Be fast or really strong?
strong.
Okay. Okay, next up, last segment, finishes in style. So I'm going to say a sentence, you're going to finish it. So my best friend on the team is?
My best friend on the team, Mustaq Ahmed.
That's a special bond. My celebrity crushes?
Ah. Rihanna,
The last player I called or text is? Anyone?
either Akilo Pollard,
If I could switch places with any cricketer for a day, it would be?
Virat Kohli.
Yeah. Just a message for our Deccan Gladiators fans.
Support us, whether it's at the stands, whether it's home, wherever in the world, Caribbean, Pakistan, India, Australia, England. Support us 100% regardless if we win or lose. We're trying our best to continue to entertain you guys and retain our title this year. So thank you for all the love and support so far.